The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Dudes ain't just coming out here grabbing jets. I keep forgetting the turn is stupid. Auto flip jump off, man.
Check, 47.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Oh, come on now. Don't bat it down,
pick it. Knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
To throw again on second down. Donald, pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Third and long, it's Darnold. Being chased out left. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. Marcus Sherrill's deep for the Saints.
Good defense, boys. Good defense.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 20. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
I'm so glad that X button don't work.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Calling a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about
a foot or 2.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, guys what I call a beast.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Come on, boy. Show them how we do it in Louisiana, boy. Cajun style.
29 yards.
You talking about this super
Saints
defense?
have taken the early lead.
Like people like the
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym, preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The New York set to take the field. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion.
Ooh, I was right there.
You understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out. And now they have that opportunity. No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw, Darnold. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Back at about the 43-yard line. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now Darnold.
Get him! Get him!
He's taken down. Give the sack to David Almada, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football.
I feel like
they are, however, facing a 4th down situation. They're going to go. It's Darnold.
Man, come on.
Incomplete.
Good to take it off, though, Robinson. We'll take that.
Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
We'll take that.
And it'll be a turnover on downs.
All right, Mr. Blitzer. What do we have here, Mr. Blitzer? We're going to make you play a lot of coverage down there. You're going to have to play a bunch of... You're going to send a lot of people in your way. You see what I'm saying? Look at that, boy.
He'll get this one down near the 20.
You're going to send a lot of people your way.
Shy of the 20.
Since you can't cover everybody on this match.
25 yards.
You know what I'm talking about? So what you do is just flood. Just flood.
On first down,
see that?
Breeze. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Good hit.
Kamara has it stripped.
Come on, Kamara. Come on, Kamara. Take care of the ball. Defense playing too hard.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of
that must be
what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't
cover
up.
Adams, I knew
In this case,
you got that
just
big
give
hitter.
credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
I need one more.
Cameron
Jordan then I ain't got
able to
him
get in there for
listening.
his second sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
I got him. I got him. I got him.
Darnold.
Okay.
That's complete. It's
Come on, Mr. Bell. Okay, you can't tackle Bell, but
couldn't do a whole lot else. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun is Darnold. Sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know, most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. This is taken around the 12. Murray lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets.
They got
and this
some big
drive will
hitters
start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I might just nail the ball.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's second down.
They'll take that block shit. What I tell you? There you go.
Run inside, but nothing
there you
there.
go.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick.
Get it.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Cameron Jordan.
You gonna feel Cam, baby.
He's in there for his
fourth
sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that, but in the NFL, defense is...
All right, let's see what the people talking about. Cam going crazy. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He is, though, ain't he? Cam doing his thing, right?
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Boy,
trying to atone for it here on this drive. A good pickup there, a 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
No, man, what is he doing, baby? What is he doing?
Easy. Here we go. Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Hey, easy.
To throw, it's Breeze. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Look at Cam Meredith. Boy, do your thing, boy.
49 yards.
Do your thug thizzle, boy.
Make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way.
Hey, man, I don't want to hear that up in here, bro.
Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
I see he waiting on that.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
80 weapons.
Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
This is how we do it.
3 yards out. And the Saints add
This
on to
is
their
how
lead.
we do it.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah,
nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Come on, man.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13.
All right, man. Let's keep the defense. No points before the half, man. No points before the half. We get the ball at half, so come on.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
She got Cam lit up over there too, so let's go.
The New York set to take the field. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Darnold. Forced out to his left. Letting one go deep for a Nunwa. And it is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking for a Nunwa there, but now it'll be 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
Go.
The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Who he was throwing to?
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And they are going for it. Darnold. And he comes back with one complete. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And this is incomplete with the clock showing just 3 seconds left.
No.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before the break. Darnold.
Hold up, man. I ain't nothing to lose.
Now he's going to go up top over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. Down deep into New Orleans territory. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Why can't you use this weapon instead?
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the second half with Kamara. And he's got some space here.
If that boy Kamara ain't a dog, I don't know who. I know you ready to go ahead quick, cuz. That's what it is, cuz. That's all good, bro. Good game, fam. Good game. Take that back to New York. Because it ain't working here in New Orleans. Yes, sir.
No.
Get it on.
Okay, so how was that work?
Oh, that boy. That boy Black was watching me.
It's not a minigun, it's not a minigun. It's a different kind of gun. Okay. It's a light machine gun. It's a light machine gun. It's a light machine gun.
Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
No.
What you gonna do, Cammy Can?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
My last post just went viral.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Oh, you'll be.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back.
You'll be looking no. Yeah, cuz. It's the coward way out, man. Come on, bro.
Hi, Allison. How you doing? I'm fantastic. You're nervous. What are you nervous for? Oh, man. You know, we're just consider it just a conversation between you and me and a few thousand listeners. Okay, that's all. A few minutes. I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Okay. Hi, sweetie. How are you, Mr. Sean? That's when you know you're old.
Hope you will go. We're 21-9 now. 2 disconnects.
Oh, well, that's a good obsession.
Well, I'm ranked 136 overall. Okay.
Allison, do you happen to have
Might need to keep pushing, man. Get my rank up.
Where did I get my test from?
I'm ranked 136. I know I ranked that high.
What happened every week?
Let me go look at the leaderboard, man. I'm gonna be.
I got these from Lord of Optic in Woodland Hills, California, and they are Tom Ford prescriptions.
You know,
Thank you very much. I thought I picked a nice little pair. I always wanted like clear glasses. I thought it looked good on my brown
I must have beat somebody that's top ranked, man.
Thank you very much. Yeah, right. Yeah, well,
Like
yeah, but
136.
you don't have my prescription.
All skinny, I know him.
Hey, man, we're going to get into some music right
I know all skins. Oh, the child. I know him. That dude used to be the biggest glitcher. I don't know, man. We'll see, bro. 136, though. I'll take it. Playing with the Saints. No mobile QBs, baby. Alright, man. Loading it up, loading it up. I don't know if that's my boy Black or what. Black, we need to lab together, man. If you in here, bro. We need to lab, fam. You need to give me your cheat codes and I give you mine. Simple as that.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room.
I think your name fits you just well.
As they'll square off with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, yellow lady.
I like pressing these days.
Opposite.
I told y'all about that.
It's brought in right side by Gill.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Check 52. Too low. Shoot. Watch the shoot. SOS. Hey, kill. Let him. Hey, Haywood.
Snap comes at 1. And now Brees. Throw left side complete. It's Murray. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go. Smooth.
Now Brees. Open man is Michael Thomas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Brees on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Shotgun now for Brees. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage. Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Ready, yellow lady. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Where's 52? 53. 52's the line.
Brees now on 1st down. And Cook has it left side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Over.
Coming left is Kamara. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
Hey, dude. Escape situation. Let's go. Hey, Mike, 15.
Here's Breeze to throw. And that is incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
And Lutz's kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Regular. Three butt.
Brady now on 1st down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. They'll run it here. This is James White. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. David Onyemata there on the tackle. On play action, it's Brady.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
It's going to be a one. 27, Mike, 27. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Regular.
On 1st down, Brady. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Got him right back in the saddle and said, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And an alley to run. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 43 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 30. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. 95-56. Here we go, D. Check safety, check safety. 20 seconds.
Well, this is caught by Gibb. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On second down, Kamara. And an alley to run. There he goes left side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. 55 yards, and the Saints have taken the early lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
I guess the 3-4
After
is
the
the meta this
touchdown,
year.
wants to kick it off.
I see people running their mission no more.
That's
55
fielded in the
gets
end
killed by
zone.
RPOs.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Oh, yeah, that's the way you kill that 3-4. Get them big tight ends in there. And miss one tackle this house.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
47 is the mic. 47.
A shotgun snap for Goff. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And that one just well upfield across the 45.
Plus 2, and I see
That
that.
one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That's all for it.
Here we go. Like 20. Me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. Horrible. Bravo.
Out of the gun. Goff. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
The Lattimore, boy. Look at that reaction time.
Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Try to get it to Woods, and that'll bring up second down. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Goff now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's letting it. And this is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. For big plays, let's face it.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A give. This is Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Hey, Wahoo! Come to my world!
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop it.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
7-7, our score after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up.
Over. Sammy. Switch.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
Ready. 95-56. Check three.
Kamara trying the right side. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Kill. Sammy. Check. 59. 59 mark. Check. 59.
Breeze now. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 22 yards there, a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace,
Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On first down, Breeze to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The tight end Josh Hill was the target, but it's going to be second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7. And just like that, it's third down.
Ready? Waiting. Opposite. Switch.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 27, Goff. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Hey, kill. Hey, echo.
Now it's gone. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7 from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. To throw is gone. Airing it out deep for Woods. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down.
Watch the slip.
Throwing again is gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Picture goes tonight. Mike 20. I got one. Mike 53. 54 now. Hey, Foxtrot. Watch the boot. Check. 53, Mike. Check. 53.
Goff throwing again. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
Nowhere to to escape, and he goes down. Alex Anzalone. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Goff
on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13.
53, check 53. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 4. Whirling.
Back to throw. Goff. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Goff now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there.
From the red zone now, Goff. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. To the air again. Goff. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Zerline good with a PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Breeze. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Gurley. Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
On 2nd and 9, Goff. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Hey, Haywood. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. So we got man. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Drop deep.
3rd and long. It's Goff. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. but at least it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Sherrills to return it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10.
Kill! Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
On play action, it's Breeze. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuku able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
He's got a man open. It's Cameron Meredith. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it that time to Ted Ginn, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Let's go. Big series right here. You got to step it up. He's coming. Double up. Kill. He's coming. Double up. We got 21. Mike is 59. Mike is 50. Hey, shoot. Mike, check. 59.
Now, Breeze again. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, gone. They got him in. It's Woods. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Goff hitting Woods for a Rams first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 3 quarters in the books. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Folks, 20. Man, I got you. 47's the mic, boys. 47.
On second down, here's Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
47 is the mic.
In your face.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Marcus Davenport. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about it.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Marcus Davenport picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Goff now looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
47's the mic, boys. 47.
Bravo.
47. Here we go. Hey, check mic 47. Check mic 47. Let's go.
The Rams going for it on 4th. Goff trying to lay one up deep. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Michael Brocker's in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
The former Charger All-Pro Eric Weddle on the stop.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Check, 59. You're good. I'm full, ready.
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Now, to be frank, a silly penalty there trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs.
Check. Whip.
General West.
Watch out. Kill.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And an alley to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Saints have moved out in front. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Get that ball. 47 Mike. Mike 27. Exit, exit.
From the gun, here's Goff. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Cameron Jordan in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Hey, wahoo!
4-7's the mic, 4-7's the mic. Pick me up.
Now it's gone. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
Ric Flair.
Check flight 47. Check flight 47. All right, D, let's try. All right, D.
Hey, Charlie.
They'll look to throw.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And that will be incomplete. Figuring they're going for it on fourth down. Remember, though, they do have all 3 timeouts, so even if they don't get it, all is not lost.
Yeah, normally in this situation, when you talk about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But as you noted, with those 3 timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Let's get it together.
On fourth down, gone. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Marcus Davenport. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
59. Check the tight end. Check the tight. Check the tight.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara, a pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Switch, switch, switch.
Kill, 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 kill.
Safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
They run it again with Kamara. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. On third down, here's Kamara. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
Tonight, 180. Go, go.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.